bursitis. I'm all better now, and I'm just booking it through these streets. Hey, why are you walking funny, man? Are you trying to put some gangster lean in your stride? Nah, man, the doctor said that I got the bursitis. Bursitis, man, what's that? And am I gonna catch it from watching your videos? No, man, that's not how it works. I didn't even know what it was until they diagnosed me with it. And as far as I know, it's unrelated to the fall that I took, because I took the impact of that mostly with my face. And I was walking fine, you know, the next day or two after it. Bursitis. So the way it was explained to me, and you know, there was a lot going on, so I might have this wrong. But so you got your kneecap, right, where your knee bends, and right below the kneecap, right below the kneecap is, at least this is how it was explained to me, is your is your bursa. I think it's a tendon, and bursitis is when it becomes inflamed, and it just makes it difficult to walk. It makes it painful to walk, and there's no instant cure for it. From what I was told, it's pretty much one of those things where you just got to walk it off. So I'm actually walking a lot better today than I was the first few days after they diagnosed me with it. So initially, it was so painful that I didn't want to stand. I didn't want to get up. They did x-rays to make sure nothing was broken, and nothing is. And then they gave me a knee brace, and I was on crutches for a few days. But like I said, I went to a couple of doctors just to make sure that, you know, I was on the right path to recovery. And yeah, I mean, they pretty much told me that if I wanted to get better, I got to start walking on it, and I got to start bending it, and it's just going to take time and exercise. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now with this whole bursitis thing. And hopefully I make a full recovery, because I'd like to be able to use my leg to its utmost potential. That sounded weird. I'm not going into the Olympics or anything, but would like to be able to walk normal again. You know, maybe run again. I should be doing that. Need to start getting myself into better shape. But yeah, that's bursitis. Bursitis. Now that I got that out of the way and I kind of got you up to speed where I'm at health-wise, let's go review some stuff, because that's probably what you came here for. Oh. Bursitis. Here I am. This is Thank You, Happy to Be Here. Taste testing and comparing more fast food. Today, obviously what I have in front of me is Burger King, McDonald's, and KFC. These were all items that were purchased off of their value menu, all chicken sandwiches. I'm just going to taste test them, and we'll see where we're at. Now, I know in the past I had taken the time to write out the cost of each item. I didn't do that this time because I wasn't supplied with any receipts, really. And I don't know why that's the case. Let me dig in these bags just to make sure I'm not overlooking anything. Just a sandwich. I mean, there's not even napkins in there. Same with that one. So these guys, Burger King, not only are they on top of providing me with the receipt, check this out. They took the time to tape it to the bag. That's awesome. And on top of that, they supplied me with another receipt in the bag. So we know for certain that I was charged $106 after tax for this chicken sandwich. These other two, I want to say this was like $129, and this was somewhere around there too. I think this was $1. So it's probably $106 after tax as well. But the only one that was on top of their game and supplied me with the evidence was Burger King. So good job, Burger King. That being said, let's take a look and see what we got. So this one is a spicy chicken junior sandwich that I bought for $1. There it is. The McDonald's one is the McChicken. Again, was on their value menu, should have been about $1. And this KFC one, I think it's a snacker. It's a Nashville hot snacker. And I think that was around $1 too. It might have been $1.29, something like that. So we're trying to judge value here, so let's take a quick look. These two sandwiches are about the same size. The KFC Nashville hot snacker is about half of the width, but it looks like it's like a deeper sandwich, a more dense sandwich, if that makes sense. Let's start taste testing. So we'll start out with Burger King's. What is this again? Spicy Chicken Junior. Ooh. So got, let's see if I can show you this here without spilling everything. Got a lettuce explosion as soon as we open up the packaging here. Lettuce everywhere. Lettuce even on the top of the bun. Lettuce on the bottom of the bun. So here's our sandwich. More lettuce on the inside. I'm guessing this is like some kind of spicy mayonnaise or something. Is there anything on the bottom? Oh, more sauce. So they definitely want you to get some flavor out of this thing. You take a bite. It's alright. Got a lot of lettuce with each bite. A little bit of spice to the sauce, but I mean, if you look closely, there wasn't a whole lot of sauce on there. So even though they put top and bottom, it didn't really come out. Well, yeah, I guess there's some flavor there. It's not bad. Like I said, that one was $1, so I think there's some value there. On to our next guy, McDonald's McChicken. Again with shredded lettuce. And let me pop the trunk on that. Whoa. Okay. So we've got our two buns, got some lettuce, got our McChicken patty here, a whole ton of mayonnaise. That might make it taste better though, so let's see. Take our first bite. To me, the McChicken's always kind of been a tasty sandwich. Has it always had this much mayonnaise on it? Maybe that's why. Yeah, flavor-wise, when you put that much mayonnaise on something, it's gonna taste good. Mayonnaise tastes good. I'd say that there's definitely some value there. Let's go on to this guy. Now, I feel like KFC. Let me move this out of the way. Burger King. McDonald's bag. McDonald's. So, I don't know, I get the opinion when I look at this, oh man, they just kind of threw it in there. There's, sauce everywhere, even on top of the bun. As you can see, it's a much smaller sandwich than the other two. It's got like one chicken strip, two pickles, some mayonnaise, and then I think that's their hot sauce that's on there. And yeah, I mean, this one was just as much, if not a little bit more, than the other sandwiches that are like twice its size. So I feel like Kentucky Fried Chicken is kind of taking a little bit of liberty there, just because they're known for chicken, that they could, you know, shrink the product and still put it out for the same price, if not a little bit more. Just because I guess they think their chicken products are superior to the competition. Bun on this thing is a little, this bottom bun's a little hard, almost like it's stale. Yeah, I don't know why the top bun's so much softer, unless they didn't come out of the same bag together, but this bottom bun is definitely, it's like all the moisture's been taken out of it. It's like when you microwave a piece of bread, it comes out, it's almost like you've made it stale. That's what I'm feeling here. Top bun feels all right. Let's take a bite. Mm. Flavor wise, is pretty good. It's definitely got some heat to it. I think this is their like I think they call it Nashville hot or something like that. There's definitely some spice to it. Nashville hot, yeah. Um, Now, can I justify the fact that this is possibly a little bit more than their competition, and you're getting a smaller sandwich out of it? I don't think so. I think, if anything, it should at least be the same price. But I think you could possibly go a little bit cheaper, considering this is about half the size of what your competition is selling. You do get pickles with it. That's awesome. That adds a little bit of distinction between itself and the others. You got that spiciness of the Nashville hot sauce. And the sourness and the kind of crunchiness of the pickle. I'm going to say that's a good combination of flavors. It's just I don't know if I could justify the price markup compared to their competition. So what I'm going to say is flavor-wise, it's probably the number one. Although this guy's not far behind. McChicken is definitely a good sandwich. As far as value goes, let me get this guy out of the way. As far as value goes, I'm going to say these two tie. These two give you a better value for the money that you're spending. This one maybe even a little bit more, because I think this one was slightly less money than this one was. So yeah, I'd lean more towards this guy right here. This guy has a little bit more flavor. I don't know. I would say they're tied. This one, I think the price has to come down, just because you're not getting as much for your money. I don't. I can't judge that and say that that's so superior over these other two that it's legitimate, that, you know, to justify the price difference. So these two I would go for value. And that's where I'm at. I'm going to be judging some more food items here in just a moment. I don't know if you can see my face very well. I took a spill. Fortunately, caught most of it with my face. Um, Been recovering. It's a lot better than it was initially, and hopefully it'll just go away over time. But yeah, that's where I'm at with these. These guys are my value choice. So stick with me. I'm going to be taste testing some more products here. Again, this is Thank You, Happy to Be Here. Peace.